Hi, something interesting happened today. After 4 days of rampant weight loss, in which I have lost over 6 kilos, today my weight not just stabilized, it inched upwards just a little bit. So, yesterday morning, my weight was 97.9 kilos, and today morning, my weight was 98.3 kilos, which is a net gain of 400 grams. So, first of all, how do I measure my weight? I measure my weight only once per day. I measure it at the same time every day, 8 a.m. in the morning, and I use the same device every day, the same measuring scale. So, what does this mean? So, first of all, it probably indicates that my body has finally used up all of its glycogen reserves for it's burned up all of its glycogen reserves, and it's now transitioning into burning fat for energy. But what does the slight increase in weight indicate? Does it indicate that I'm secretly eating something during this fast? No, it does not indicate that. See, on any given day, your weight fluctuates a lot. It all depends on how much you eat and drink, and how much you excrete, and how much you perspire, and things like that. So, I am not eating anything, but I'm drinking a lot of water. So, my weight most certainly fluctuates throughout the day. And if you drink 2 glasses of water, that's 500 grams of weight that you gain right away, instantaneously. So when you undertake a long journey like this, a 21-day water fast, your weight will fluctuate a lot on every single day. And you will measure some of these fluctuations. So today's data point represents such a fluctuation. It's an upward fluctuation. Let's see how it is tomorrow. I do not expect it to go further up. I expect it to either stay the same or go down slightly. So during a long journey like this, you will see lots of up and down fluctuations from day to day, but you will also see a long-term trend. And it's this trend that I'm interested in measuring. So today's data point, like I said, represents an upward fluctuation. Let's see how it is tomorrow. Now, how am I feeling? Um, Physically, I am not quite feeling as strong as I did on the day I started the fast. I'm feeling like I don't quite have that much strength, physical strength in my body right now, as of today. And I wish I had some kind of objective way of measuring this. One of the best ways of measuring strength is the deadlift. Now, I haven't been to gym since the beginning of March because that's when all the gyms shut down all over the country. The last time I deadlifted in the beginning of March, I lifted 120 kilos for 5 repetitions. So I'm pretty sure that if I were to deadlift today, I would not be able to lift quite as much. I'd maybe lift 100 kilos for 5 repetitions. So my strength seems to have, it definitely has decreased somewhat, but I don't have an objective way of measuring it. So I'm just telling you what I'm feeling. Okay, how am I feeling mentally? Well, today has been really, really tough mentally. It's been the toughest day so far. Yesterday was okay. Today was really tough. So there's this constant thought of food that's there at the back of my mind. But today I've been feeling these urges, these cravings for food. I've been fantasizing from time to time about what food will I eat when I finally break this fast. I even went to YouTube and looked at a couple of cooking videos. So, and 2 or 3 times I felt this strong urge to go and eat something, to just give this entire journey up. And it's probably, like I said yesterday, it's probably this subconscious mind trying to manipulate me into giving up the fast, because it perceives this fast as a dangerous, foolhardy, potentially life-threatening exercise. So I have, of course, resisted these urges. Today has been successful. I haven't eaten anything, but the urges are getting stronger. The cravings are getting stronger. and the thought of food is there all the time at the back of my mind. So I'm wondering, how do I deal with this? How do I get rid of these thoughts of food? Or how do I make their intensity or magnitude smaller? I suppose one of the ways of doing that is by doing meditation. Now, there are several techniques of meditation. All of them have different objectives. The end goal of meditation is obviously the same. It's to know yourself better. It's to obtain insights into yourself, and eventually to obtain nirvana or liberation. Well, that's not my objective right now. I have a short-term objective, 21-day objective of being able to complete this fast successfully. So I need to get my subconscious mind under control. So I haven't meditated in a long time. The technique I am used to is vipassana or vipassana, which is also known as insight meditation or mindfulness meditation. Now, vipassana is something that takes some time to get into the groove of. It takes some time to master. If I were to do vipassana today, I don't think I would succeed much in calming the mind, because it takes time. I mean, you begin with 10 minutes a day, you progress to 20 minutes a day, and you have to do this for several weeks at a time in order to reach that state. Or you could do a 10-day silent retreat in which you progress very rapidly. But this is not the environment in which to do that. So the other technique of meditation that I know of is what is known as transcendental meditation in the West. I don't know what it's called in India, but it involves repeating a single word or phrase in your mind, repeating it repeatedly, constantly for a given period of time, maybe once a day or twice a day. Typically, it's 20 minutes twice a day. And the word or phrase that you repeat has to be a nonsense word or phrase. It should not have any meaning, because if I were to repeat potato, potato, potato in my mind, my mind will associate the image of potatoes with it. So it has to be a nonsense word with which your mind cannot associate any image. And that's how you still the mind, you calm the mind. That's how you remove all thoughts from your mind. So transcendental meditation is a much easier exercise than vipassana, but it doesn't take you very deep into meditation. What it does is that it empties your mind of thoughts. It relaxes you. It brings your stress levels down. So it's a great technique in itself. But if you want to go deep into meditation, if you want to truly understand yourself, know yourself, discover who you truly are, then vipassana is the right technique. So for me, if I were to meditate right now, I think I would go with transcendental meditation. And so maybe I'll try that tomorrow and see what effect it has on the mental turmoil that I'm going through right now. So yeah, let me do that. I will do a session or two of that tomorrow and report back how I feel and whether it will have any effect or not. All right, so that's where I'm at right now. Today has been a very tough day, but I have succeeded in continuing the fast. I haven't eaten anything for the past 5 days, and just 16 days to go. So it's gonna be fun. Right, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.